How is headline inflation measured in economic data? Imagine trying to keep track of how much prices are changing across an entire economy. That's what measuring headline inflation is all about. It's like taking a big snapshot of what consumers are paying for every day. The main tool used is called the Consumer Price Index, or CPI for short. This index shows how much the average price of a set of goods and services has changed over time. To do this, statisticians first create a basket of items that people usually buy. This basket includes things like food, energy, housing, transportation, and other everyday goods and services. They choose these items based on surveys of what households spend most money on. The basket is meant to representing typical consumer habits. Next, prices for these items are collected regularly, often every month. These prices come from stores, service providers, and other outlets across different regions. The goal is to get a clear picture of how much prices are shifting in different places and for different products. Once the prices are gathered, each item is given a weight. This weight shows how important that item is in the average household spending. For example, housing costs usually have a bigger impact on the overall index than a new pair of shoes. Items that make up a larger part of what people buy influence the inflation measure more. Now, to find the headline inflation rate, the current price level of the basket is compared to the price level in a previous period, called the base period. The difference between these two levels is calculated as a percentage. This percentage is the headline inflation rate. If prices go up by 5%, then the inflation rate is 5%. This rate is used to show how much the cost of living is changing. Policymakers, businesses, and consumers all watch it closely. Central banks often aim to keep inflation around a certain target, usually 2%, to maintain economic stability. It's important to note that headline inflation includes all the categories in the basket, even the volatile ones like food and energy. These prices can change quickly due to weather or political events, causing short-term fluctuations. Sometimes, policymakers also look at core inflation, which excludes food and energy, to see the underlying trend. In summary, measuring headline inflation involves comparing the current prices of a broad set of goods and services to past prices, using the Consumer Price Index. This process helps everyone understand how prices are changing across the economy and guides decisions on economic policies.